Alrighty, here is the video. I created a mission in order to teach the lesson. It's called Random Massacres. LaRoche calls Cole about a series of massacres that he must stop. Here's the mission. Ring. Beep. Yeah? Cole, we got a situation. What kind of situation? My boys have picked up on some militia activity in the gasworks. I'm at the roundabout around the steel mill. Are they mounting an offense nearby? The militia are planning to release swamp monsters to massacre different parts of town. Just tell me where to go and I'll fry them up. Cole, it's not that simple. We don't know where the massacres are going to happen. What do you mean? What I mean is that we don't know where the massacres will be, but we know where to find out. And they're holed up somewhere in the gasworks. Precisely. The militia have set up a random number generator atop one of the cranes at the port. A random number generator? Why do they need one of those? They're using one to run simulations of the massacres. Why run a simulation at all? Why not just release all the hordes? They're running simulations in order to figure out which areas are most effective. How exactly does it work? They assign different areas to each number, then the numbers are generated. They then record the data and plot it on a graph. They repeat the process multiple times until they can fully assess the data. I presume that they have been running the simulations for quite a while. So that means we need to get it soon. I have uploaded the port to your map. Head there and eliminate all the militia there and destroy their comms. Here's a recon photo from one of my boys. And there's the recon photo. If you notice, I just read off the dialogue. So here's the actual battle portion. He is heading to the port to get to the random number generator. So yeah, this mission took me about 6 hours to actually make, and probably a cumulative total of what, like 4 hours just to plan it all out, dialogue and everything, just so that the lesson could actually be incorporated into the narrative. Alrighty, so here is the port. You're going to be watching a little battle segment where I take down the militia guarding the port. Enjoy. So yeah, they got quite a little armament going. If you notice, the guy I'm playing as is a superhuman. Just need to get up there. I'm gonna use my lightning tether power. Pull me up. So I can just whack these guys. Don't you just love rockets? They're so magical. Oh. Mistake there. Just whack that guy off. Since I forgot that guy over there. There we are. So here is the crane with the random number generator. knock these guys off. Okay, so the actual thing is to shut off their communications. Cell phone. Beep. Go. What do you have? I turn off the comms, but the generator is not generating numbers anymore. That's not good. They sent the go. Wait, I see a document. Let me get it. Okay, so now the thing is to pick up this little document right over here. Picks it up. Okay. LaRoche, all it is a QR code. Send me a picture and I'll have it scanned. Okay. He takes the picture and sends it. Got it. Having it scanned now. 3 minutes later. Alrighty, we got the 3 massacre locations. I'll send you the locations as you go. So here's the random number generator. I know that there are actually 6 locations to choose from, but that's the best I could be able to do with something that works as a counter. So yeah, it's quite a bit of traveling. Let me see if I can quickly get over to the location. I can just latch onto a car. Just travel like that. Traveling in style. There we are, just got the grip. So yeah, just getting down across the bridge. Okay, so essentially what we're doing right now is just heading to the locations and exterminating the swamp monsters, because the random number generator generated enough data for the militia to choose their locations. Now after the mission is done, I will show you guys just a little bit of the code that went into making this mission. These guys are called spikers. They're tiny little annoying monsters that spray little vomit chunks. At least that's what I like to call them. So I'm heading to the second area right now. Won't take long to get there. Using my awesome car technique. Lightning tether is a fast way to get around town. Another fast way is to simply do this. Just climb up the pole and get on the trolley cords. Just travel like that. So here are the monsters. You can see that my good karma character has gotten civilians to help fight. Of course, some of them are going to get hurt, so I'm going to have to heal them. I got ya. Oops. So that went a little bit too early. What I meant to do was check to see which power I had assigned there, and then send it to pick up all these little guys. Alrighty, so now the second location is done. 2 down, 1 to go. Here's the last location. So oh, the next one's in the faraway location. Lucky you guys, this thing is now about to be just another minute or 2 longer just to get over there. But travel techniques can be able to help out with that. Go along the grind rail. Getting around town in style. So yeah, just remember, when using a number generator, you want to use it for good. You don't want to use it for evil like the militia did. Because you can't just go about releasing these radioactive monsters around town to go kill people. You gotta have some nice sense. That's the monster right there. And he sends bigger chunks of radioactive vomit. Oh, that didn't help. Watch. Gotta dodge the little chunks. Ah. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is not good. That is really not good. Gotta take cover. Find something to heal with. And watch as the lightning just comes down and crushes upon the wall. Phenomenal job, Cole. You and Ray can sleep peacefully tonight. And that's the mission. Sorry if the screen resolution is really bad when the screen's all black. See, I did this in the daytime. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the mission so I can show you guys a little bit of the code and teach you a little bit more about the lesson instead of it just being me battling out. So yeah, this is some of the basic code. That's the dialogue, as you can see right there, and the path that Cole took. So essentially what we're working with is this. So here, let me switch this out so you guys can be able to see it. So what we're working with is it's more like a random outcome generator than a number generator. But essentially what we have is an event that happens that then goes into this combiner, and that's actually something that needs to be in there just so that you can have this nice little loop going. But this is the most important part right here, the splitter. You can be able to choose it to have random probability, so you can say like 25%, and it chooses one of the four. All can happen at once, which is actually not good for what I have right there. Sequence, so that usually would be from left to right, and then yeah, of course, random. So I have 4 text boxes that essentially just generate a number as its little text screen, and then it loops back around, waits a second so that it gives it time to get off, and then return thing. So yeah, the first number is 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. So essentially that's how it works. Basically, you can set up way more values and stuff. So you saw the dialogue over there and all the different things that tell the NPCs, the non-player characters, which for example are like these guys right here. It tells them how to act. So like for example, be telling this guy to walk this path, just to follow the arrows. So this is where it gets really interesting. So this first part is about just having incapacitated all the militia. As soon as that happens, you're told to turn off the comm switch. And once that happens, it tells you to turn off pick up the location sheet. And then this is where the randomizer comes in. It has two. This is the randomizer one. Then these ones essentially say add the certain group to the world and also pin it up on the map. And there are a total of 6 locations, and I split it up into groups of into 2. And it's supposed to choose between it's supposed to choose one of the 2 locations. And so progressively got harder, and it was a choice between this one and that one for the first group. And essentially this just says that it removes the map icon, and it's supposed to choose one from the next pair and display it on the map. There's a lot of technicality to the mission, but pretty much you get the point. It gets chosen between that area and this area. Same thing with transition from first pair to the next pair. And of course, last one with the Devourer swamp monster chooses between this location and location over here, the bell tower. So it's essentially how it goes. It's very simple, and you'll soon be working on an example to further your knowledge of simulations.